O-Level Biology 5090, Paper 2, May-June 2024, question number 6 and 7 in part 3. Now the question number 6. And question number 6 is, flowering plants are sometimes grown in soil to provide cut flowers that can then be displayed. A gardener watered flowering plants with a fertilizer solution containing dissolved chemicals, and table 6.1 shows the information printed on the label of the container of the fertilizer powder used to prepare this fertilizer solution. So the chemical components were nitrate 4, 4 gram per 100 gram of fertilizer powder, and phosphate again it was also 4 gram, and then sulfur 1 gram, and magnesium 0.5 gram. So in this way all they were be present. Now the question, to prepare the fertilizer solution, the gardener dissolved 20 gram of the fertilizer powder in 10 decimeter cube of the water. So calculate the total mass of sulfur in fertilizer solution prepared by the gardener. Space for working. They have given us space for working. So first of all, we have to see that the sulfur which is present in 100 gram of the fertilizer powder, it is 1. So we will write in this way, and we have to find out, that is, we have to find out in 20 gram of the fertilizer powder. So here we will write in this way, that is a sulfur which is present in 100 gram of fertilizer powder contain sulfur, it is 1.0 gram. So what will be in 20 gram? So it will be 1 over 100 multiplied by 20. So the answer will be 0.2 gram. So in this way, we will find out the amount of sulfur present in 20 gram of fertilizer powder. Now the next question is, explain which chemical component of the fertilizer solution is the most important to plants. There are many fertilizer solutions, making the leaves of the plant green in color. So for making the leaves green in color, the magnesium, which is 0.5. So magnesium is used for this purpose, and we will write in this way. Magnesium, sorry, little bit. Magnesium to make chlorophyll. And second, the production of enzymes by cells in the leaves of the plants. The production of enzymes by cells in the leaf of the plants, and for this purpose, the nitrate ions are used. Nitrate ions are required because enzymes are protein in nature. And amino acids are required which have nitrogen in it. So in this way, magnesium ions are required for the formation of chlorophyll, which gives the green color to the leaves, and the nitrate ion for the formation of enzyme, because enzymes are the protein in nature and they are made up of the amino acids. And next question is, the chemical components of the fertilizer solution are absorbed by the root hair cells of the plants and are then transported to the leaves. Complete the words below to name the three main issues in the pathway taken by the chemical component of the fertilizer solution from the root hair cells to the leaves. The first letter of each word has been completed for you. C stands for cortex. So you can see that the water fertilizer solution or the water is absorbed. You can say solution is a liquid, so it will be absorbed by the root hair cell, and from root hair cell it will move towards the cortex, and from cortex it will enter into the xylem vessels. So from xylem it will reach towards the mesophyll cells. So in this way the movement will take place, that is cortex, xylem, and mesophyll. And the next question is, when flowers from the plants are cut and used for display, the leaves are removed before each stem is placed in water. Leaves are removed. And point to be noted, a solution containing sucrose is often added to this water, sucrose solution. Sucrose is not needed in fertilizer solution used to water plants growing in soil. It is not needed. Explain the benefit of providing sucrose to cut flowers. And you know, the cut flowers, they don't have the leaves. They don't have the leaves. No leaves, no photosynthesis. If photosynthesis is not there, then there will be no formation of carbohydrates. So sucrose solution will be used up. Sucrose solution will be used up by the plants by phloem, and it will be used to produce energy. Because students, you know, if there is no photosynthesis, no manufacture of carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are not there, then plant has to get energy. So in this way, to get energy, when sucrose solution is provided to them, they will absorb it and it will travel through the phloem, and then it will be used up by the plant to get energy. So to live alive, in other words, I want to say. It was all about question number 6. Now we are moving towards the question number 7. So question number 7 is, plastics are produced in very large amounts by industrial processes. Around the world, these plastics can enter ecosystem as pollution. The total mass of plastics produced globally in the year 2020 was 367 million tons. It is estimated that 3% of all plastics produced globally each year enters the ocean as plastic pollution. Calculate the total mass of the plastic that is estimated to have entered the ocean during the 2020. So here they have told us that 367 million tons of plastic is entered, is produced, and out of 360 million tons, the 3% of this 367 million tons is produced globally each year to enter into the ocean as plastic pollution. So 3% of 367 million tons of plastic is creating pollution on this earth. So now we have to calculate the mass, total mass of the plastic pollution that is estimated to have entered the ocean during the year 2020. So we have to take the 3%, we have to calculate, or we have to take the 3% of 3% of 367 million tons. So it will be the amount. So we will calculate as 360 million tons, and it will be 3 by 100. And after calculating, the answer can be in this way. Tons. Or in a simple form, we can write in this way. Ten raised to 5 tons. So it is the answer. Now, next question is, some packings is made from biodegradable carbohydrates. So microorganisms break down larger carbohydrate molecules into smaller molecules. Identify this process and name one type of microorganism that is involved when the biodegradable carbohydrates, okay, microorganisms break down larger carbohydrate molecules into smaller molecules. So the process is called as decomposition, because it is taking place by the microorganisms. So this process is called as decomposition. So decomposition takes place by bacteria or fungi. Next question is, most plastics enter in ecosystem as pollution are non-biodegradable. Describe the non-biodegradable. They are not decomposed. It means they are not decomposed, so they create pollution into the ecosystem. Describe the harmful effects of non-biodegradable plastics on both aquatic and terrestrial ecosystems. You know, these plastics which are creating pollution, they are harmful for both of these lives, as for example, the aquatic and terrestrial lives. So how can they be? Because they are non-biodegradable. They are non-biodegradable, so they remain into the environment for longer period. Remain in environment for longer period because they are non-biodegradable. They are not removed from the environment. So when they are breaks up into broken down into microplastics, then they can be engulfed by my organisms, and they can suffocate by this and can suffocate by engulfing them. And the other effects can be, that is the when animals sometimes eat them, so They are non-biodegradable, so they can block the digestive system, digestive tract or digestive system. So when they are not removed, so they are accumulated. As they are not breaking down, so they are not removing, they are added up into the environment. They are added up in the body of those organisms which are engulfing them. So in this way, they can cover the whole plants, so they can damage the plants, they can damage the animals, damage to organisms. So if they are damaging the plants, then there will be no photosynthesis. And if there is no photosynthesis, so there will be no life on Earth. So in this way, I would like to say sometimes we are adding the different bags which are made up of plastic. We don't make them to pick them at a place. We always throw them into the garbage, and when garbage enter into the water bodies, or sometimes we pour them into the water bodies, and that time they are, you can say, they are engulfed by the different animals. So when they engulf them, they are suffocated and then they can die. So in this way, they are also polluting the water environment and terrestrial environment as well. So in this way, all these plastic, non-biodegradable plastics are harmful for whole ecosystem. So it was all about the question number 6 and 7. Now we have completed the paper. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. And thanks for watching.